Back now, 8:37, with an inside look at one of the world's most interesting ladies, the former First Lady of France, Carla Bruni. She's been turning heads since her early days as a model, and recently she opened up to Vanity Fair about politics, music, motherhood, and her role as Mrs. Nicolas Sarkozy. Maureen Orth is a special correspondent to Vanity Fair. Her interview with Bruni is featured in this month's issue. Maureen, always good to see you. Good morning.
Thank you.
You interviewed her back in 2008, I think it was. Why did you want to revisit her? A lot's changed in her life, I guess.
Yeah, she's been First Lady of France, and she has a new album out called Little French Songs that she composed herself and plays on her guitar with that very breathy, sexy voice. And so I thought it was a good time to talk to her because she had a baby at age 43. And she's done a lot of stuff.
It's just my opinion, but based on some of the things I've read about her over the years, I always got the feeling she was somewhat uncomfortable with life as First Lady of France, with all the attention that surrounded that. Is that a fair assessment?
I think that she said it was an honor to represent France, and I think that France was very happy to have someone as elegant as she was, wearing their clothes around the world, etc. But I think she's really much more of a kind of a reclusive homebody type, which doesn't seem possible, but I think that's what she is.
With the media, though, in France, there seemed to be a bit of a love-hate relationship. I remember they were nasty to her. She was pregnant a few years ago. She gained 40 pounds. In the media, they were calling her fat, which was ridiculous.
Well, yeah, this is a woman who's lived by her looks her whole life. And so here she was at a very vulnerable point in her life. She was nursing her baby, had to wake up every 2 hours at night and then be on the campaign trail. And they were saying how bad she looked. And she said the Americans were the worst, by the way.
She also, I also remember the press, having this theory about her that once Nicolas Sarkozy was no longer president, she was going to dump him.
I know. And she thinks that's crazy because she said that power actually brought them together because it makes you so vulnerable because you have opportunities with it, but it also, you get attacked. And so she really is into her family and wanting to be protected and not alone.
What about him? What's his future hold?
Well, he's dying to get back into the political arena.
But it's a messy situation.
It's a very messy situation. He's being investigated on 5 different issues right now, and he's really in one of them accused of taking campaign funds illegally. He is one step away from what we would consider indictment. But he's already said that he wants to get back in because the present President Hollande is not very popular. And
by the way, she openly admits she's in therapy and says it plays a big role in who she is as a person today.
Oh, yeah, because she says she says wrinkles without wisdom don't mean anything, and she wants to be wise, and it helps her cope. And she really loves to smooth things over and make everything very happy and easy for everybody. She's the cat.
Maureen Orth. It should be a fascinating article. And again, it's in the current issue of Vanity Fair. Brand new. Maureen, thanks very much.
Thank you.